Hello there everyone, this is I am Mark 3 and welcome back to Castle Story. I don't know what you guys are doing. What are you holding? You're holding stone. People seem to be getting a bit confused about this one. Okay, yeah, welcome back to Castle Story, where we are about to be murdered. We are doomed. Our doom is slowly approaching. Well, probably not. I mean, it's just like wave 42. I can't believe still, every time, just what a difference. What a difference having a terrain advantage has done. Come on, you lot, go get your stuff. It's just the terrain advantage has done so much to save the series, basically, because the series is just going on and on. The 11th castle is not dying. It's like, what? How is this happening? We have no idea, and yet there's no denying that it is actually happening. So let's get the archers out over that side. You as well, Neko. Come on, over there, please. Thank you. Right, you guys. I need you guys to be onto static mode, and let's get you back into place. You there. You there. And put this one here. Oh look, there's a crystal witch already running past trying to get at things. Why have you guys wandered around that way? I think the terrain is starting to confuse them a little bit again. Oh look, the witch tried to get past the knights, but they stopped it. And now they're getting murdered. Die, you vile corruptions! Die to my magic glowy things! Oh, and once again they're attacking back there. I really need to get some kind of defensive arrangement into this gap, just to shoot things that are out in this general direction. That one barely reaches, so... Well, those two barely reach. So I need more. Okay, that one's clear, that one is not. Alright, archers, you can actually go back to work already. Sorry for dragging you out like this, but... Oh, actually. Put your stuff away in the new weapon racks. The shiny weapon racks. We can safely ignore that one. It's going to get killed, but we need to take care of this one so the knights are on the move. I think we can actually delete these weapon racks up here now. Yeah, that one's going to be crystalled. Just slowly blinking away at its health. It's like... blink, blink. Oh, there we go, it's died. That one actually did some damage, but it's now got 4 knights wailing on it. So, yep, that one's going to be fine. So as you can see, because the walls are incomplete, they're taking a bit of an odd route to get back to it. It's like, why are you going that way? This wall needs to finish, basically. You're okay, so you can go and put away your kit. Thank you. Oh, you're all done. Okay, right, go ahead. Put your gear away, please. Yes, that includes you, Squiggle. Go on, off you go. And then in the construction task, we will say delete those. The weapon racks that have served us since the very first time we drew arms in this castle. They are being demolished. I need to check the wall blueprint, actually. Wall blueprint. Yep, they're okay, but you're not high enough. So, let's see. If I build across here, then that gives us this narrow alcove. I still don't know what the heck I'm going to do with that. But more importantly, we can get this laid out as well to increase the height of the wall. Like so. And yeah, there we go. That's gonna more or less be a worthy addition. And since the floor is there, we can of course put curved bricks here as well, because that will be able to reach across. Because they'll be able to place that because of the change a while back, which allowed them to reach up when placing stuff like that. And that should also hopefully stop the my guys from running down here, unless they can interact with things from the 3rd layer when it finally gets put into place. But yeah, that is all really good. Jolly good. Okay, right, let's actually get started with what we talked about last time, which is going to be building a primary access path down here. But we should also check out this. I mean, this is, I think, getting really close now. Oh, yeah, look at this. This tunnel is almost done. There's like one layer of dirt left, really, and that's it. And then this tunnel will be done. Direct access from the storehouses to the quarry will be finished. Oh, yes, that is excellent. Anyway, let's get started. Building project time. Building project time. You're working okay. You are a repair task. You're okay as well. You've fixed up all the damage. Or you should have done. Yes, you have. Alright. This build task is our lowest priority, aren't you? No, for some reason you weren't. You are now. So that's slowly being laid in. But we need to get this thing worked out, because we've also got multiple access levels on this entire thing going on. 3, so I think like around here, let's lock it so no one actually accidentally builds it, and then 3 across here. That looks good. Okay. So we can put in a total of a 4 wide staircase. Like that. Well, that's ironic. It actually goes straight into the point where I was building it as well. So I can just build it up like this, up like this. So that looks all okay. It's just like nothing super grand. It's like, here, have a staircase. I'm going to tear out the wood processing though underneath it. So that's going to be a thing. Apply all that, and let's actually give it some priority so people start to do it. And we do, however, require doing something about the rest of it. Let's see. No, let's not be clever with this. Let's go for stability first. So that means it's kind of... Actually, we've got that tunnel entrance there, haven't we? So it's like, we need to have something. Let's tell them to demolish this set of wall here. So they'll tear that out, at least. That will provide some access to what's going on back there. But the problem is we've got to be able to tear all of this stuff out, right? Let's see. I want to put in a new crafting. I want to replace the chopping blocks I've taken out, so I'll just plop those here for now in a temporary measure. So apply that. That'll get things started. The tunnel is more or less done. How's the tunnel going? The tunnel is actually done. Alright, we actually have our link now, so we can get rid of that tunnel command. We've got our link. We do need to alter this slightly so that the Brickchons can get across. So let's actually take this task and quickly modify the terrain here. Which is going to be like that, and that will finish that up as well. Very admirably, so they can get easy access to the staircase as the quarry continues to dig deeper. Jolly good. But then there's still a question of like filling out this particular bit here, which I think I'm going to do with like, I do it like that. So I've got the single pillar. It's like narrow access into that tunnel. But I really want... Oh, that's not going to work at all, is it? Oh wait, yes it is. What's am I on about? What I really want... Fucking Spice Girls, now I've got the Spice Girls song in my head, is I want to have that there. Then I want just a couple of bits and bobs there. This needs to be one of those, just to make sure it gets to where it's going. But this one needs to be solid, because it's acting as the base for the steps coming up to here. Like that. You see? And then, actually let's take those away. I want to demolish those, so that I can just finish rounding this out with a nice flat stone plug. And that will be my staircase, actually. Not too shabby. So you guys are producing wood. Are we at low? Oh, we actually are. We're very low. Sure, go ahead. Nope, I have no problems with that. Go ahead and make your plex. Have fun with that. Have fun with that. Now, how am I going to do this, though? Because to get access to this, we need to do some creative digging work. I think it's fair to say. To get access to a point where we could build something to deal with crystal fire coming from this point here, right over this void, to down here. But to make it safe, we have to have it here, but not have it in the last couple of blocks against here. So we can't rest it on this side, because that would just encourage the Corruptrons to just punch through here. It's got to be on this side, this harder to reach area, to get over there. Which is going to be the problem. Oh! Hello, Corruptrons. Whoops. Alarm, alarm, alarm. Yep, they were just stopping there thinking about it. The witches are actually trying to attack the crystals, but it's then they're just catching things. So, knights? Where are my knights? Oh, they're not even... Yeah, actually they just got very confused, didn't they? Okay, good. You guys are wandering out. Where are my knights? Apparently the knight kit is... Why are the knights all the way over there? Oh, it's because the stairs are not finished. For some reason they've decided coming through the quarry tunnel is the easiest way out. What the heck? I do not understand you guys at this point. I do not mind admitting, because I didn't tell you guys to go that way. But they decided that going out through the warehouse, over through here, so they decided going like this and then up and around was easier than just like going, oh, look, there's some stairs here, let's wander up there. I don't know why they did that. I know the tunnel's impressive, but is it that impressive? I don't think it is, really. Anyway, we need to deal with this, so... Knights go over there, archers can hit that guy. We just need to clean out that last couple, because that witch is not a threat at all. It's just like, no problems. Then we need to move this cleaning task out to here as well, to cover the barracks area, just so that the barracks will get cleaned up as a priority. And then, I think that's it, actually. Well, that was a whole bunch of kerfuffle for nothing. It's like, I forgot there was an attack coming. Oh no, the attack's gone. Now, let's watch this and see where they go. Oh, they're actually going and using the stairs this time. So tell them to go there, cause them to use, from here, cause them to run around this way. But from... Oh, hello. What are you idiots doing? Every time I get impressed with you guys and think you guys are doing well, then you find another way to be disappointing. Why did you... I don't understand. Also, Mabul, you've forgotten what you're supposed to be doing as well. Oh. Honestly, I think getting this ramp up complete is just like the best idea at this point. What the heck, you guys? Come on. Also, I need to move this cleaning task further out, because there is a lot of stuff getting killed around here these days. I mean, seriously, why? Just why? Just why? I don't get it. Why were you doing that? Why did you think that was a good idea? Just getting rid of that last warehouse over there, so that's all good. I think I want to create some... I've been wanting to think about this maybe for a while now, but I think doing some halberdiers would be a nice idea. Sure, it needs some planks, but it needs metal as well. We've got a fair bit of metal in stock right now. So let's do that. These are both full, so we actually need to spend some metal anyway. You guys can actually stop. Just stop the smelting. just build up some iron ore in reserve because we've got 2 stockpiles full of iron bars. We don't need more right now. Actually, I better leave one of you running anyway, because having one of you guys running in maintenance mode was actually kind of useful. Because sometimes we do need the iron. And we're going to need iron again, aren't we, when we get to the point where we build some more crystals. Yeah, that seems okay. But right now, what we need really is stone. I know it's kind of surprising to say, but maybe we need another quarry at this point. I mean, we've got 4 people running around on the quarry. We've got everyone else running around on various building tasks at the moment. Like, this one is actually almost done. They've actually torn out the piece I mentioned. So let's go ahead and fill in the last 2 blocks. There we go. So they'll put 2 blocks in there. That will complete that staircase. And they now have a primary access staircase up and down to get to where the weapon racks are. So hopefully they won't decide to use the tunnel again, but they might. It depends on how their pathfinding goes. And then they're just going back to working on air on the wall, on this initial wall down here. Oh look, he just came wandering in. He just came down carrying a tinfoil hat. Oh, it's just so cute when they do that. Maybe if I put a quarry inside a quarry, just to increase stone output. How well would that work? Let's try it. Right, so this quarry is set to go all the way down there. Okay. But if I set an additional quarry within the bounds of this one, they will naturally tear out the staircase as they dig the outer quarry deeper. I don't know why I'm putting a build task in. Don't ask me about my mysterious ways. No reason to do that. But I want an additional quarry task, because I think this might be a good way. You can't pair quarries up like you could... Yeah, you can't pair up quarries. We tried that. You can't put them next to each other because the stairs just collapse if you put them right next to each other. But I don't really see a reason why you can't accelerate a existing quarry by giving an additional quarry within it. Because then they'll dig through... Yeah, this should work perfectly, actually. This should work just fine. Let's rotate the staircase at least there, so that way it starts near this at this point. Apply that. So there we go, we've got an additional quarry within the quarry. And so that should allow us to assign effectively double the workers to this single quarry site. Because these guys will just be digging a smaller quarry within the big quarry. And the people working on the smaller quarry will also accelerate the bigger quarry as well, because the big quarry won't have to dig out as much. It's a win-win. That's kind of curious, actually. I would be very surprised if someone has not already figured that one out, because I can't think of any reason why this would not work. They seem to be going at it quite happily, and then they just run off down the tunnel into the storage area with their stone, and then they just go to places. Actually, I think I'm out of wood entirely. I need to put a new gather task. That cleanup task is not required. Get rid of that. Ooh. So, quarry within a quarry. I think that we might have a title episode there. The quarry within a quarry. Because it's the only unique idea to come out of this particular... Well, unique idea. What the hell am I drivelling on about? Unique idea from the mind of Iron Mark III! Yeah, no, I just can't see that being a thing. Right. Now then, I want a stone forward face for this. What I'm thinking of doing here. But I need it to be about here as well. So I'm going to have to do some digging, just like I did with this one, just to get down there and mount it all. So, to work out where I'm going to put it, I'm actually going to put in... Actually, to keep it in line with this, it needs to be in this line here, doesn't it? So something like that. Then if I remove those 2, I can at least put that there. And then just run it down. like that, so we can at least see where we're trying to go. So, I want a base piece coming out at about here. So that's about... Yeah, let's use this as a minimum marker. Let's drop my viewpoint so I can actually see what I'm doing. I want this to be the bottom of what I'm working on. So, here, that will come up. Actually, the lower the better. The lower the better. Because if I build it lower, I can add more rows of crystals into it like this. And that will just increase its effectiveness if there's more crystals a bit lower down. But I've still got the whole point that it needs to be built in such a way where I can support it with stone. I could build a bigger extended thing with... Oh, hello, you're back again. This is actually kind of dangerous. It's like, I don't care that I don't care, and I keep forgetting that the guys are coming. You, come here. Come here. Go get that kit. Yes, come on. You two, come on. I need you guys to get kits as well. They're getting thoroughly confused. There's a bunch of them over here that are getting murdered quite steadily. Actually, maybe what I want is... Let's call to arms anyway. But yeah, they get distracted on the stoneworks around here these days. They don't generally wander up over here, so do I really need this stuff? Also, why are my knights wandering over here? Oh wow, okay, there is actually a massive number of them, doing a huge number over there. Right, we do need our military force. Archers go over there, melee, get in closer. Come on, archers, move. Alright. On the right side, though, we've actually got some help. Oh, we've got a troll. Okay, melee, back off a little bit. Back off, back off. Let the troll get into position a bit better, and then pile on him. No archers, go after the troll, please, and not the halberdiers that are getting murdered. Everyone pull back, pull back. We don't want you here right now. I said get clear, you idiots. Come on. Come on, Mabul. Oh, Mabul's getting murdered. Yeah, Mabul didn't have a chance. He got pinned in. But yeah, they decided to savage this entire area that time. But what I really want is the troll to decide to come up here. Yep, here it comes. Come on, Mr. Troll. Yeah, you want to. Come on. Come on. This way. Come on. Walkies. Oop. Punch Bogger. Why don't you? Yep, but now you're in range of my crystals, mate. Haha, take that. Actually, he seems to be a bit confused now. Right. Yeah, you are seeing, though, what I said about... No. The halberdiers, the problem is they're really powerful melee, but they are not very durable. They get killed really quickly. Okay, melee. Let's send you guys up here. Archers get down here, and we need to start doing... Maybe arbalesters would be a good choice at this point. Because of how the arbalesters are a mixture between melee and... Yeah, how the arbalesters are a mixture between melee and range. Maybe they'd be a good choice to have. Not entirely sure. Come on, you guys, put your kits away, please. The archers are doing okay. They'll clean it up. Oi, come on, knight, put your kit away. You move that brick. That seems to be causing a problem. Get the knights. Okay, and then you melee guys go over here. Put those away as well. You need to pick that up and put it away here. We seem to be missing a spear though. Oh wait, no, there it is. Put it in that rack there, please. Thank you. Right. Well, that was actually worse than it had to be because of the fact that I delayed actually getting people out. And so then I got wound up just completely messing things up anyway. So, yeah, that was actually worse than the previous wave. Also because they had more melee and didn't have witches and things with them. But still, I am doing pretty well with these. I think my next goal, though, has to be to get this wall higher. This wall here, because if I get that higher, then it'll make it less interesting to the vile forces of the corruptions to punch the wall. If I can just get it strengthened, so that's what I need to fix up, this wall. Then I'll decide to go back to punching this wall, most likely, until I can get that reinforced. Oh, I wish there was some reliable way to form a defensive break, but like, I don't let them get past here until I'm happy with this area, but there is not. I would need to, yeah, I would need to build a really strong wall here if I was going to hold this area temporarily safe and just work on it. But then they'd probably start attacking this wall over here, which is only safe because they can get in this way. So it's like there's no right answer, is there? This is Castle Story, where there's no correct answer. Not at all. Anyway, right. Let's see, I want to get construction task. Right. If I want to place this, let's place it here, actually. Like this. Then the next one has to be one higher, so... Actually, no, it doesn't, does it? We just need to dig the passage to get access to this entire section. That's all we need. We need the access point. Yes, the access point. Okay, actually a really tight... How tight can we make a quarry? How tight can we make a flipping quarry? Or we could just dig a tunnel, I suppose. Depends on how steep the tunnel can go. Actually, if I click downwards, then it's like... Oh, the tunnel actually goes, like, extra indented. However, I think that would be the easiest route, wouldn't it? If we just dug a tunnel down to this section. Though the tunnel is like half the rate, is halfway between a wooden slope and actual staircase in how quickly and steeply it goes down. So let's actually set that. So that is a build task there, which will sort out the gaps needed to start mounting things. And then we will have a tunneling task, which needs to give access to this area. Actually, I can't see now. Oh, now I can. Okay, right. So I want to... I don't want you there for a start. I want you somewhere else. I can't move it. Isn't it there? Right, if I set a tunneling task, right, if I set the tunneling task like here, is that the correct spot? Almost. Okay, so this top line here. Okay, this is the top line here. If I set the tunnel here, and then I tell it I want it to go upwards, and then I want it to go like this way. How far will that take to go? Oh, that'll emerge underneath these trees here, but it would create a passageway down to this section, which I could then use to access that and get things started. So apply that, max it out on priority, but we need to get past these trees. These trees need to be cleared at least here. So we need to harvest, tree harvest. We need to clear out those trees in particular. I think those are the trees that are needed. So max that out and apply that as well. Actually, no, I'm over-maxing again. I do have a habit of doing that, don't I? Tunnel task. Let's set you down to a priority 2. But you won't really work until we get those trees cleaned out. And then we can dig a massive hole in the ground. Just like these guys are doing. Oh, these guys seem... Actually, oh, they seem to be getting a bit confused. As in, they are not making the steps. For some reason, they're deciding to dig rapidly downwards. Rather than carve the steps out into this smaller quarry. So we could dig a narrow quarry down and then dig a bigger quarry down around it, but... Oh, jeez, incoming. I think. No, another 30 seconds. Right, hit the pause button. Right. So, this quarry in a quarry concept seems to be a good way to operate a quarry in general. You dig one down and then you dig a bigger one down around it, kind of thing. So, that can help. But digging at a quarry inside another active quarry, they don't seem to want to make the steps for that quarry because they're just like not really digging. We're going to have to see how this plays out, but I think it might be a case of you have to dig the first smaller quarry and get that deeper in before you do that. So, but yeah, I'm going to call it that. So this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show, and I'll catch you all some other time. Yes, indeed. See you all later.